Yo, 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 you are now listening to DJ Coffin, the coolest DJ in the world. Tell the Coffin, sure.
We're joined today in the studio by Squadda B, right here in downtown.
Yo, San Jose, worldwide. Yo.
Yes, sir, right here in downtown San Jose in the KSJS studio.
Yeah.
My name's DJ Coffin.
Coffin time.
Thank you for joining us, and let's get into this.
We just was on radio out in Seattle. What was the name of that again? It was the where they hired KXP. We was just on KXP, and Hyra got the super shout out. So he Hollywood Hyra now, man, and now we are in San Jose with it.
All right, yeah, we had you in here. What was it? December, January, something like that.
Your guess is better than mine. It's definitely last year though.
Yeah, we're talking about your last couple projects, SM6 and Wonderful World of Squadda B.
Oh yeah.
I remember during that interview we were talking about this upcoming project, Evolver, which was in the works. I also peeped you're wearing your Squadda Boom t-shirt. Yeah,
shout out Emmy Boom, man. You know, we've been putting in a lot of work lately, so we want to make sure the work is celebrated. You know, and it's a cool t-shirt. Shout out to Emmy for making the cool t-shirt. And I just want to, come up to a radio station with this nice, fine t-shirt. But yeah, I know we were talking about Evolver last time for a little bit, and it's out now. And we got CDs. CDs at BraddyDogTapes.com. It's very limited. I don't even got a CD. But shout out to Dope G. He should have a couple CDs headed to his house if he doesn't know that. Maybe he'll know that right now. But Evolver's out now. It's an album that's different than my others because I usually don't take a lot of time to make my music, like as far as like the recording to releasing aspect is usually really quick. But this one, I got songs that date back to 2020 and stuff like that. So it's definitely a fun album. It's definitely a good one. I would consider it one of my best.
All right. So you said you were recording this all the way back in 2020, like holding on to those songs?
Yeah, I knew that I was recording the album. Like after Return to Dog, I always knew I was recording the album, but I didn't know what album. It was just like, all right, it's for my next album. It's for my next album. And then KSJS took charge and executive producing that one and picking songs for that and putting the track list together and all that. So that I didn't consider that my next album that I've been working on for super long. Yeah,
I remember we were talking before. You said that was like your DJ Khaled moment.
Yeah. I don't think he appreciates that, but that's my truth. That's my truth. So because there's beats I didn't make on the Wonderful World of Squadda B. There's songs that I'm not on Wonderful World of Squadda B. So this album, Evolver, I made every single beat. I'm on every single song. I chose them. Shout out to Robert Kirby, the Noise Shop. He has some incredible technology that's starting to go around a lot. I know FL has stems on it. I know Ableton, the new Ableton has this feature, stems, when that was on mixed. So stems is pretty much, for those who don't know, you get a song, you push a button, and it could take the drums, it could take the vocals, and split them up.
Splitter.
Stem splitter, a stem separator.
So you remember when Kanye did the I guess it was just called the stem player. Yeah, that little like circle thing. I remember. What was that, like 2020? Something like that. Yeah, I remember like that technology seemed like crazy back then, but now like with AI and everything, it's like that's just normal. I know AI is bad for the planet and whatnot, but if AI has anything to do with stem separator, I gotta shout out AI. I'm sorry, y'all. Do you use?
But Robert Kirby, he definitely helped me out with taking old songs. Once I found out it was possible that you could get an old song and remix it without the stems, I was like, oh man.
Oh, like you had lost the stems and you were trying to.
Yeah, it's just like, and also even with him, his stem separator is better than my stems. Like in my opinion, like like to be honest with you, like I have some of the stems. I didn't have all of them, but the way that he was doing it, it came out better than the stems itself. So it's just, it worked out, and I was able to pick songs from those days when I was like, I'm making a new album, and I was able to use everything in my power, and I created Evolver with it, and I'm very, very proud of it.
Yeah. So what you've been up to since the last time we talked? I know like on the last project you said you like recorded in a lot of different places. You've been traveling a lot still?
Give me 1 second. Yeah. So since I just got back from, I just got back from Chicago. Shout out to the homies out in Chicago, Rich Jones and everyone doing their thing out there. I came back from Chicago. I did a show out there and got to be in Chicago for the first time ever. That was fun. It's a beautiful city. It's a big city. I feel like me personally, I only hear the bad about Chicago or the dangerous stuff, but it's a big, beautiful city. I love Chicago. It was really nice.
You did your release party out there, yeah?
Yeah. I did a show, and it doubled as a release party, and a lot of the Bruisers was there. Shout out Fat Ray. Shout out the homie KB. KB was there. Neb the Tiger. JUS was there. We by request of the dude who threw the party, put it together and you know, flew me out and all that. He wanted me and JUS to do Take Flight off of the best. No, excuse me. That was the first name of the album. We called it Third Shift, but my title for the album was The Best Out. But we did Take Flight from Third Shift together for the first time, and we did not know the words, and we was just looking like two drunk uncles on stage, just laughing and being embarrassed, and it was a real wholesome moment. I hope that I get that footage soon.
Yeah, I remember last time we were here, you were talking about you had another one in the works with JUS, right?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, is it still coming?
Yeah, well, you know, with JUS, he's a different type of guy, man, in every single way, man. I never met someone. Dope G might be the only person that kind of reminds me of JUS. I've never met a person like JUS. I just sent him 24 new beats last week.
Oh my gosh.
He got some stuff that's cooking up that I know you will like. Like I got some songs that are crazy. So it's going to be a crazy album.
All right, well, look forward to it. Anyways, getting back to this, away from the future and back to the present. This new project, Evolver, you said it's been kind of in the work for a couple of years. You felt like you kind of were waiting for your real album moment. Besides that, how did you approach this project maybe differently than how you've approached like your last couple projects?
I think I approached it accepting where I am today and being like wanting to update people with my sound, like wanting people to hear where I'm at, because I've done a lot of different things production wise since the heyday of everything, even since 2015, the last major label album that I dropped. My beats have gotten faster. My beats have a lot of different aspects. I'm using new sampling tools. I've recently, this ain't recent, about 2020, I started messing with this thing called the VP9000 to run all my samples through, so they all got a different feel now. I'm mixing my beats differently. Let's just say I just got a lot better at making beats to myself. All flaws that I felt like I was annoyed with back in the day, I figured it all out. So I wanted people to have a proper introduction to that. Like around the time 2018, 19, I had an album, Cloud Ether, and then I had Return of Dog, and then I had Cloud Blitz. And all those have great beats, but I still didn't figure out my mixing to make it bang the way I wanted to bang and all that type stuff. So I think Evolver is the first album really that showcases the best productions from me today. And it's an album that I'm going to be looking to top every single time.
Yeah, I for sure noticed like this album, like production wise, it felt like a lot different than some of the stuff that you have been dropping. Not like different, like something that I haven't heard from you before, but like I definitely noticed that like the beats were a lot like, I don't know if darker is like the right word, but they felt they felt heavier. They felt like more enveloping, more like almost like droning, some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, was that like that. Were you? And I feel like the album cover is also like kind of like dark colors, like you got your face covered.
Yeah, I cover my face and all that.
Yeah. Is that something that you were kind of working towards, or do you think that?
It was natural. It was natural. It's where I am. I feel like a lot of things led to that. A lot of things in my life. A lot of things were, you know, just feedback from people I've produced for. Because what's crazy is I produced for more people in the past 8 years than I did before that, like in my career leading up to today. So it's more like it's the result of everything that I've been going through. Willie Kern did the album cover. Shout out Willie Kern. And he kind of, we here and there talked, but having him do the album cover was a kind of spur of the moment thing. And I'm so happy to do something spontaneous and have it work out, because he's an awesome cover man and all that. But I think the darkness of it just came naturally. It wasn't something where I was like, I need this album to be dark. Like,
yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like to me, it doesn't sound like dark depressing or anything. But it's like the sound it's just a heavier sound.
Yeah,
I for sure noticed.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave his name out, but a rapper was like, man, I don't want to rap on these kid bop beats and all this. And I'm like, oh man, kids bop, all right. But it's nothing that really offends me because I do draw a lot of my samples from pop music and things like it's a part of the whole shtick. So it is what it is. Like, but that's where the sound of music is right now. People want things a little more darker, I guess.
Yeah, they want it like. No one wants to make happy music no more. They want to make like dark music.
Shout out to Pharrell Williams, man. I'm happy. Real talk, man. I'm happy. Everything's going good in my life right now, even with the stuff that's not going good. Things are going amazing in my life. Like I wouldn't want to ever play with that, and I want everybody to be happy in the world anyway. I want to make stuff that people hear and it gives them a boost. You know what I mean? It gives them a joke. You know what I mean? Shout out to my fiance Nick, Sight and Beezy. They was just like, you know, I want to make the world feel. I want to make the world feel something, and you know, I guess that at the end of the day, I want that too. I want people to feel something and be real and vulnerable with the stuff and have it drive them, because life is good, man. I'm having a good time in life right now. Like really, really, like honestly, like this is the happiest I've been ever making music. Like,
what do you think like brought that change for you? Like, why do you think you're feeling like that?
Man, moving people around, doing what I want to do, learning to say no, learning to, you know, put things in my own hands. I always felt like, still kind of to this day, but I always felt like, you know, I needed some sort of parental guidance over my stuff because we were young. Like, I came into the industry, like, we started getting viral, like, 16, 17. So, like, really 17 was the year where we really started getting on blogs, and I had some people become our manager and stuff, so just being young and want to make sure I don't mess it up. Yeah. But today it's like I've learned lessons from all those days and things like that, and it's like I really could have did it myself, and I did do it myself because we made mistakes that we chose to make. You know what I mean? So I think I'm happy today because I've fully embraced my independence and I fully embrace my own decision making, and I know that, you know, I'm gonna be alive the next day. It's nothing to be fearful about.
What do you think is like the biggest thing you learned like from that process, like that you wish you had known back then?
Be organized. I got a book out now on Amazon, The Greatest Producer I Know, and it's named after the production show that I have. Hyra's helping me out with that. The production show. It's on my YouTube. I interview a lot of producers. The last season's finale was with Dale the Funky Homo Sapien, where we're talking about a lot of producer stuff. If you make beats out there, even if you don't, and you want to hear about the production struggle, the grind, and the happiness, The Greatest Producer I Know, Squadda B. Just type that in on YouTube. But I got a book version of it. And in there, I talk about a lot of things that I learned and a lot of things that I want people to keep in mind as they start their journey. But the number one thing I think would be stay organized. That's the number one thing. Keep your stuff. Keep your stuff. Stay organized. Whatever it takes. Get your cloud services. Get your hard drives. Whatever it takes to keep everything you do. Yeah,
like, do you mean, like, have you lost, like, a lot of content and stuff? Or,
What? I've lost more than we put out. Like, we've lost albums. We've lost. That never came out. That never came out. I feel like
that's kind of common for a lot of people.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be. Because that's your time. Like, of course, you practice and you've gained experience by doing everything you do. It's not for nothing. It's never for nothing. You always gain something out of every single experience. But it'd be nice to go back to it. It'd be nice to listen to it again. It'd be nice because, you know, man, there's music videos that I don't know where they are that were released. People hit me up all the time, like, what happened to this video? One of Main Attraction's biggest videos, Do It For The Bay, I think it's back on YouTube now. But we haven't checked as I'm talking. We had a video, Do It For The Bay, that was very high production, 3 days shooting it, and now it's just not on YouTube anymore.
I remember last time we were talking about, I forget what song it was, but you were referencing like a specific like Little B like music video, and I was like after we talked about it, I went on YouTube and I was trying to find it, and it was just nowhere. I was searching for a while. I ended up finding it on some like random website, but
like Vimeo or some stuff like that. Okay, yeah. Do It For The Bay Area TV. Shout out to y'all. It's like wow, we're the only video on that YouTube page. 26 subscribers, one video. I wish I did, man. I promise you, I wish I did. They joined September 30th, 2014. They have 26 subscribers.
2014, wow.
And their 13,086 views comes from Main Attractions, Do It For The Bay featuring Da Vinci. But for a while, I couldn't find that video, but I guess that must have been before 11 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the internet is so crazy now. It's like there's so much like lost media.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be that way. All you have to do is keep your stuff.
Do you, like, for keeping your stuff, do you prefer like physical hard drives, or are you using the cloud most?
I'm using the cloud because it's easier. I think anything convenient is going to be more effective.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to do.
For me, for the longest time, I feel like I didn't trust the cloud.
Neither.
It's like it's like out there somewhere. Like you never know like what's gonna happen to it.
Yep. Someone can hack into your. I don't even want to say that, but like someone can hack into your stuff. I was scared of it too, but since I've been using it, I've had everything. So I'd rather get hacked than not have it. I use hard drive stuff too, but like even with those, I bought a Toshiba hard drive maybe 2019, 18, and then one night it said zzz, and I tried to plug it in and it didn't work anymore. Everything on there is gone. So like, nah, cloud is where it's at for me. I trust it. Even if it's untrustable, I trust it because it gets it done for me. But yeah, whatever's convenient for you, you should keep everything. For people who don't do music, you want to keep your pictures. Upload your pictures somewhere, keep it, because you can lose your phone like that and everything's gone. And you want to look back, even if you don't care about today, 10, 15 years in the future, you'll definitely be happy you did it. Yeah. You want to see how you sounded or how you looked 15 years ago. You want to show people. I got a picture with Kendrick Lamar somewhere that I can't find for nothing. Can't find for nothing. It's me, J-Rock, Kendrick Lamar, and I think one more person. Yeah, it was at South by Southwest. I'm throwing up North Oakland in it. It's a legendary picture, but you know what? I don't have it, and I've been looking for the. It was. I know for a fact it was on the Facebook, but I shut that Facebook down.
Yeah. When about was that? Like when did you guys link up?
Like 2013, 12 or 13.
I was listening to. There was a song recently that I was listening to. It's one of like J-Rock's like one of his biggest songs.
Yeah. Shout out
it's with Kendrick.
Yep. Okay.
What's it called?
Lost
or
Media.
maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't J-Rock. It might have been.
You talking
like
about Money
Ab
Trees?
Soul or something?
Okay, no.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Illuminate with Kendrick.
Okay,
and I was listening to that, and to me, I was like, it sounds like very cloudy. I was like, this sounds like Main Attractions.
Man, I'll tell you this much. When Schoolboy Q Man of the Year came out, I was like, man, y'all playing in my face. Y'all playing in my face right now, man. But this love, it's like, to be a part of that
like
is
a classic at this point.
Man, what? To be a part of that is beautiful. And I think today I finally accepted that my music going forward has to be the best stuff ever. Like that's the pedestal that we're on because we were there from day one. And I didn't really accept that, or I rebelled against it and wanted to make whatever I want to make, and I still feel that way. And maybe the next 3 albums coming up will still have that feel to it. It'll still have the do what I want feel. But like really, I gotta make the best stuff ever. And I never really think like that. I never think like I just wanted it to be an expression of me and something that was real. But I think the only way that I'm gonna survive happily in the industry is by making nothing but the best stuff ever, because, we was there, we was day ones. We the first people to kick in the door. We were with the group that were the first people to kick in the door. So like, if we're putting out stuff that people don't really feel 100% for any reason, it's not gonna really do what it needs to do. So it's a sad reality. It's a sad realization. But everything I do got to be the best stuff ever.
How do you feel like? I feel like we talked about this before. I feel like your influence is very underrated. But I have definitely seen like there's a couple people in the new generation that I for sure have been seeing, like not directly, but just indirectly, like giving you your flowers. Like I think we talked about last time. Smoke Dope 2016.
Yeah, shout out Smoke Dope 2016. We had a couple chats.
Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah, we had a couple chats. I sent him some beats.
Yeah, his new tape is fire.
That's what's up. I've been seeing him all on my Instagram lately. Shout out Fear Dorian. We had a couple chats. I really like him. He's cool.
Do you know 13 Degrees? He's out of.
I've heard of 13 Degrees.
Yeah, he's out of Chicago where you were.
Oh.
But he posted a picture using one of your songs too.
That's hot. That's hot. I seen someone else doing that recently. I don't remember who he was, but yeah. I mean, I'll tell you this, like the ages in my DMs are getting younger and younger, and it's scary. And that's something I never thought about when I was making my initial music. I always kind of was like, I always wished I was older. Since back then, I wish I was older. I wish I was in that era with the older people. So now that I'm actually that era, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Do you think like the people kind of reaching out to you and like giving you your flowers has increased?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
that's
recently?
the crazy part. Yeah. The music is old. it's kind of worth more now than then. Like, yeah, I went to go check out some old Main Attraction reviews and if anyone follows me on Instagram, you saw me post one of those funny reviews.
What was that, like album of the year?
Yeah, albumoftheyear.org or whatnot. And so I was just reading them, and then something clicked, and I was like, let me look at the date when it was uploaded. Stuff be like 13 hours ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm like, what? I thought it was an old review. Like, people are finding this stuff today.
Like, with the internet, like, nothing is old anymore.
That's crazy.
That's what I feel like. Like, everything is out there. Everything could be new to anyone. That's the crazy part.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. It's something I definitely didn't think about. And that brings me back to the organization thing. Like, that's why you want to keep your stuff. That's why you want to stay holding your things, because if you don't have it anymore, you can't share it with the people anymore. You can't, and it's only going to grow. I never thought about, I promise you, I never, ever once thought about where my music would be. I thought about where I'd be, not the music in 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah.
But shout out to the youth. Shout out to the youth, man. Keep doing it. Reach out. I'm always down to talk and give my advice. And you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. And I really respect y'all, for real.
Yeah, that brings me to my next question. Like, with these newer fans who may be finding your older stuff, what are you, like, doing to try and tap into that fan base and direct them towards some of your newer releases, maybe, and what you got going on now rather than what you did in the past?
I don't know. I think I need to work on that. I think because I'm still accepting it. It's still like a mind FUCK. Like, it's still like, it's new to me. It's new. So I think I need to do better at accepting that and figuring that part out. You know, the first thing you think of is like, maybe I should make a TikTok or da-da-da-da.
I don't know, man. I can't do all that. It's like, it feels just unnatural to sit down. It
is unnatural. I mean, but really everything is unnatural in the music industry. Like, I'm not naturally a person to post on Instagram. The only reason I got an Instagram is because A$AP Rocky got one. The only reason I had a Twitter is because Lil B had one. Like, that, the music industry is the reason I do all this stuff. So that's the way I see it. I'm like, all of it's unnatural.
Oh, I wanted to talk about Lil B because we talked about him a lot last time in our interview. And I did see a couple months ago, though, that you quote tweeted a post that was related to Lil B. I don't know if your response was directed directly towards him, but you were talking about, like, people in the music scene, specifically, like, kind of underground, like, being weird, like, towards women.
I mean, that's a thing, and that's a thing itself, and then there's also the minor aspect of it. And like I said a few moments ago, like, the people in my DMs are getting younger and younger.
Yeah.
So I think us as artists, we really got to be careful with that. We really got to, like, put boundaries on certain things, certain words we use, certain tones we use, certain, you know, we have a lot of responsibility because we have a lot of power. It's a lot of responsibility that we need to take because we got a lot of power and we can do things that, you know, only Lord knows what we can do with that power. So, yeah, I saw a couple of things that just made me, like, freak out a little bit. And that's not the first time I thought about those things, but I felt like, yeah, I had to go online and say my thoughts on it, man. We got a lot of responsibility that we have to take accountability for and in our actions towards women and specifically minors, but women too. That's a whole nother thing. You know, that's why I'm not in Main Attractions today because of that. And that's not to say that I'm innocent, but that's to say that I've taken accountability and I've decided and stand firm in what I do today and moving forward. And I think that's always something that's, like, makes me ashamed to be a rapper because of the actions that a lot of us take.
A lot of rappers have.
Come on.
Like, it's like, especially in the underground, it's like, I feel like you see allegations, like, every week.
Right.
It's like,
and they don't even really take the allegations. You could kind of just, like, go look at interviews and you can just look at things and see it blatantly. Like, you can go to their music videos and see stuff. So go to their vlogs and see stuff. So I just, you know, it's sad. It's sickening. And it ain't just rappers. It's the rockers. It's every genre. It's the country singers. It's all of them. It's us. It's men in general. You know what I mean? So, but I'm a rapper, so that's why I'm a shoot for the rappers. So I just want to see us take responsibility. I want to see us do better, man. I want to see us be trustable. I want to see us being trustworthy because we get a lot of power. We got a lot of influence. We're very highly regarded. So I think we have to be very sensitive with how we move in the public. And I haven't been seeing a lot of that from my peers. And, you know, I wish I would.
Do you think that just like came with age or like age experience?
Definitely experience more than age. I feel like I said earlier, I always gave myself to people around me for parental guidance. And I think a lot of the people around me didn't give me the best parental guidance. You know, the youth learns from the people above them. The youth learns from what they see. So I think I took a lot of things from the people I saw and felt like it was cool, even though I didn't really feel it was cool, but I'm like, it must be cool. I'll give you an example. I had someone across the street who was living across the street from me. He had to be in his late 40s. I used to be around older people all day, like 14, 15, 16. I was around older people doing what they do. And one of the guys was like, go talk to that girl over there. Go across the street and go holler at her. Go get her number. Go holler. Mm-hmm. I would have never did it. I did it. I didn't really, I don't remember if I got her number or not. I remember just walking away feeling like, why am I harassing this person? Like, it didn't feel good. Yeah. But then after I came back, they all congratulated me and all that. I'm like, I guess that's what works. Like, I guess that's what we do. I guess that's it. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of that had to play into my life. And it takes you being accountable for your influences and knowing what's right and what's wrong. And that, you could say it comes with age, but I think for me, it came from experience. Like, walking away from that particular experience being like, I still don't like it. Like, y'all might congratulate me for it. And I might have got the number. I don't remember. Might have got the number even, but, like, I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. And it took me going through it and potentially harming this person or, you know, to learn. And that sucks. I should, you know, just trust myself and my own instincts. But, you know, that's why you got to call out the people in your own age group about stuff like that, man, because we are teaching the youth. If those 16, 17-year-olds in my DM, they saw me on Instagram doing this, that, and the third, they might want to do it too and be like, well, you know, he's doing it. I'd rather those things that I'm doing be better for everybody. So, like, we got the Blackberry Kush album being released on CD, and we're giving all the proceeds to Fear Not Bombs, a wonderful organization. And I feel like holding fundraisers and stuff is super cool. I feel like people need to do that a lot more. And I ain't got no money, you know what I mean? Like, if that's an excuse for people, hey, man, look at me, man. I ain't balling like that. But I'll still give to something that, a great cause. And I feel like I wish people would do that more.
All right. I like that a lot. Like, I feel like that's, like, very profound. And I feel like you have a really valuable voice as, like, someone who's, like, been through it all at this point. I do want to get back on track in a minute, talk a little bit more about like back to the music. Yeah. We'll do a quick message here. Then we're gonna be hearing this song with Dell.
Shout out Dell, man. Shout out Dell Hieroglyphics.
Mm-hmm. Evolver. This is the title track off of your new album, Evolver. Once again, you're listening to 90.5 KSJS San Jose. I'm DJ Coffin. We're joined with
Coffin Time, Squadda B.
Squadda B, yes sir. And we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. You're listening to 90.5 KSJS San Jose. My name's DJ Coffin. I'm the host of this show, 6 Feet Under. Joined with Squadda B in the building.
Under, 6 feet under. I like that, man. I'm from the 6 myself, so, you
know. So that song we just heard was Evolver from your album Evolver with Dell the Funky Homo Sapien.
The Oakland Sapien. Yeah, shout out Dell, man. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, how'd y'all link up?
Well, after meeting him, he's actually been a fan of Main Attractions for a minute. Mm-hmm. And I would have never really guessed that. Like, that goes to show, you know, you never really know who's listening to you. But Dell, he came to, shout out Mars Kumari. He came out to a show that I was performing at to see his producer, Mars. And we met backstage. It was a show we did with Fatboy Sharif also. Mm-hmm. But
he's fire.
Man, Fatboy Sharif, shout out to you, man. I love Fatboy Sharif, man. But yeah, he came to that show. We chopped it up a little bit, and I let him know, like, man, I wanted to do a song with you like 2 years ago during COVID and whatnot. And so we switched up numbers, and then we ended up meeting and doing music. We have maybe 3 unheard songs still. Mm-hmm.
You think those are gonna come out at some point, or
they his songs? They his songs. And if I didn't do what I did, this song would have had the same fate. Like, what happened was he sent me this song. He sent me Evolver, and I kind of took it upon myself to be like, man, I'm putting this out. Like, So I did that, and I didn't get any backlash from him. He cleared it. I had to get it cleared to go out because he's such a big name, like, which is good. I'm happy that they make you do stuff like that because I don't want nobody to bootleg my stuff and be like, this is featuring Squadda when it's not. But it took a lot of management, you know, sending things, and it worked out. But yeah, I kind of had to strong arm that situation to get that song out.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that collab finally happened. Y'all also did the Greatest Producer series as well.
We did do. He let me do that with him. One thing y'all gotta understand about Dale is he's a mad scientist. Like, he's someone who I really didn't know he made all those beats like that. I was asking him about the Tony Hawk soundtrack. You gotta wash your if you must, or else you'll be funky. He made that beat. He made a lot of the beats that he rapped on, and I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
So, like, with that being said, when second time I met him, he has a bunch of synth stuff around, like those things where you got to plug into each other before they even make noise. Like,
oh yeah, like real analog. Like
yeah. He's deep into that. Like, it's crazy, and I think he's more of a producer than a rapper, really. Like, I know. I'm with you, but from my eyes, he has a lot of knowledge. So I'm like, man, he gotta get on this show.
I wanted to ask you too. You sent me a couple like rough drafts of the album before it came out, before it was mastered. I did hear a couple features on that that didn't end up making it to the final cut. What happened there?
Man, I love and what I'll say is, like, Bruiser Wolf is my homie. Like, I mess with Bruiser Wolf tough. Like, I love Bruiser Wolf. You know, it wasn't the one. It wasn't the one. Hopefully it comes out on his end. Maybe I'll do some more persuading and things like that to get it on there. But it was a shock, and I did send that around a lot, and that is kind of embarrassing. A second feature on there?
Feature on there,
oh, that's Dope G. Dope G's on the album still.
Yeah, that was a crazy verse, too.
Bro. Yeah. I'm glad you're saying that on air, man, because I have a really, really, really cool song with Bruiser Wolf that we recorded in Oakland. I made the beat for, but Wolf's a good dude, and he has a lot of good quality control. I'll say that. He's not going to let some BS come out. And I don't think the song was BS, but that's to say, like, his standards on a Bruiser Wolf verse and a song are really high. So I'll try again next time.
Yeah.
It hurt my heart, though, man. I wanted that song to come out so bad, and I just knew it would. I was like, yeah, he's definitely going to sign off on this. Nah.
Crazy,
hey, but that's some of the stuff. That's some of the stuff you got to go through as an artist, man. Everything not gonna go your way for whatever reason, and so
I feel like artists are very like particular about what they put out. For sure.
Yeah, I know I'm the same way. Like, if someone hit me up about a verse that I gave them in 2019, I'll tell them use it, but I wouldn't really be happy about it, to be honest. Like, even on 808s3, there was one verse in particular that I wanted to change. And one of the dudes from Friend Zone, not James, rest in peace, they didn't agree with it, and they were like, I'm not changing this, I'm not changing this, I'm not changing this. And it pissed me off, but, you know, artists are like that. We'll say one thing one day, the next day, I don't want to say that type stuff.
Yeah, shout out to Friend Zone, man. I always see them like, I forget his real name, but he goes by Chlorine Mist now. He's always talking on Twitter. He's always giving knowledge to the younger generation.
Good. I like the knowledge part. I like that he gives out the knowledge because he's pretty quiet in person. So
are y'all still tapped in or no?
I mean, through the internet, yeah.
Yeah. I remember last time we talked, I think he had like shouted you out as like one of his favorite producers.
Man, I mean, and the work that Friend Zone did with us is like the work that people kind of appreciate the most. So I could never downplay Friend Zone and what they did for our career. And they did stuff
with like Rocky and them.
Yeah, they went on to do the Fashion Killer, which is a huge song. And like, that's beautiful, man.
I saw, are you familiar with Benny X, the producer?
No, what do you make?
He's part of Working on Dying, like the collective with, he's done stuff with like, I mean, he actually had a song with Drake.
Okay.
A couple songs with Drake.
That's
like
huge.
Yeet, if you know Yeet. He's been doing Yeet.
Oh, Yeet. I mean, yeah. I'm familiar with Yeet.
He was like, I saw a stream where he was like recreating that like instrumental.
Fashion Killer? Oh, that's hard. Yeah. That's hard. That's hard, man. I mean, the music world is like not as big as I like to make it. We're real small. Like things that go through the waves, they affect everybody. So it's really cool. It's really cool. I personally try not to like acknowledge that much because I'm like definitely scared of being influenced, and you know, I like to stay in my zone and do things that feel like they came from my brain and not something that I secondhand got influenced by.
I remember we talked about before that you're not like tapped in like super heavy with the new generation. Is that something that you do on purpose or?
Slightly on purpose. Sometimes I do want to hear what's going on, and I'll listen. And I'll be like, I like Blood. I like Blood.
He just rocked out Rolling Loud.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. So I'll listen. And when I listen, I'm I have my way about it. But I was doing that back then too. Like I try to tell my fiance, like we'll talk about certain things from like 2012 and up, and it'll be like I know them, but I ain't never listened to them because like during that time I was outside, I was doing it. Like I didn't want to listen to my peers. Like I didn't want to listen to what they were doing because like I wanted to. You
wanted to be like independent, like come up.
Yeah. I wanted to use ideas that I've only heard from me.
I like that.
But there's a downside to that too because you'll be out the loop, and I don't want to be out the loop as an artist. So I do listen to certain things, like I do. So with the younger dudes, it's like sometimes, like I said, I like Blood. I listen to some stuff, and some stuff is just not for me. Yeah. And that's the main sign that I'm getting older, man. Like maybe there's young dudes who feel like that too. So maybe it's not age. But.
Yeah, even like you met Poncha, who was in here. Like me and him will get into it over like stuff where he's like, I'm telling him like, oh no, this is not good, or like I'll like bring him something and I'll play it and he'll tell me it's trash. And it's like,
it is what it is. Music is subjective. There's people my age who's doing stuff that I don't like too. So it's not really an age thing. I wouldn't put it on that. It's just music. I mean, like there's a lot of people. I don't listen to people my age neither. I don't listen to nobody. If I don't want to listen to something, I'm not going to listen. Like there's people, I don't want to throw no names out there or something like that, but somebody will be like, oh, you heard this new album? Like, I ain't never heard an album from this person. And I don't plan to.
So Blood, anyone else that you rock with?
That was the last time where I was like, oh, I actually like this. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how it's working, but it's working for me. Let me think about that. New, I mean, Side and Be Easy. Like, as soon as I heard their music, I was like, okay, I could rock with this hard body. I heard myself in it.
So that's your fiance? Yeah?
That is my fiance. And
so did you meet them through the music? Or
I met them through the internet.
As a
fan? I met them through the internet, and I heard some of their stuff, and I was like, this is good. Whatever you need, let me know. And we just kept talking from there, and But they're incredible at music. They're like, they can do anything, like literally, piano, guitar, like anything. And they love my old stuff, and I can hear it a little bit in their stuff, and it's really cool. It's really cool.
When do you have plans to upgrade from fiance to?
We got plans, but those plans don't have a date on it yet. But we in our head, we're already there. Yeah. But it's gonna happen. I feel
that. I mean, me and my girl, we've been together for like 4 years now.
That's what's up.
Like, we're not engaged yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm a little young for that. But,
when you're ready, you're ready.
But yeah, it's like, hopefully someday.
Yeah. When you're ready, you're ready. There's a lot of things that come with that, or you want to make sure you're on the same page, or you're feeling good yourself before you jump into that, because that's legal. Like that's putting the paperwork involved and getting the government and all that involved in it. So you definitely want to be cautious moving around with that. But there's this dude Tank who I met through Side and Be Easy, and he's incredible. But as far as like mainstream new people, I'm gonna go if we got time, I'm gonna go through my YouTube history real quick to see if there's anything I could see that kind of.
Sure. We can talk.
Yeah, let's keep talking. I'll go through.
Oh, I wanted to ask. I know we talked a little bit last time about your supplement spread.
Oh yeah, I brought some of them this time.
You brought some of them. Did you update the spread at all?
Nah. The spread works. Kratom right here. The spread is good money. Kratom. My fiance did give me vaping. I don't smoke weed, and I don't smoke weed ever, but this stuff does kind of like keep me chill, and I have no urge to smoke weed anymore. I don't think I've ever said I feel like smoking since I started smoking this stuff. So before that, I used to smoke a lot, or had those urges a lot of, I want to smoke weed. Now I started vaping, those urges are no longer. Ginkgo Bilboa, excuse me. Ginkgo Bilboa, that's still good money. This is a new brand of tongue Tongat Ali.
Tung Sahara.
Right. And I had to just realize what that was. Tongat Ali. Okay, Hira's outside. Tongat Ali, I got some of that on me right now. The spread is pretty much the same, though. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I take She Legit pills. I don't think I had those last time. Maybe I did. I used to do the She Legit, like, in actual form, but that stuff gets too sticky. I brought it out of town once, and it got all over my stuff. I'm like, I'll stick with the pills. Yeah. Kava pills, magnesium pills are still good. Those are my 2 nighttime pills.
And so, like with this whole spread, like, what do you feel like that, like what does that do for you?
It keeps me energized. I don't know if I got some bodily issues or something going on, but I'm tired a lot. And I think it's just my past from using drugs, smoking throughout the day and taking different pills throughout the day. I like that feeling, but I don't want to use it. So it's like things that'll keep me feeling energized, things that'll calm me down, things that will turn me up, things like that, especially as an artist. Like, if I wasn't making music, I probably wouldn't need none of that. Like, honestly, but since I am an artist, I take caffeine pills now. I don't know if I was taking caffeine pills back then. But yeah, they get me in the zone when I'm sitting down in front of the studio mic like this and things like that. Like, I like feeling activated. I think what happens is artists get known while they're drug users, and then they switch it up. And I think that's where people's claims of falling off starts.
Yeah.
Because they're boring.
You hear that a lot, and it's like actually kind of sad because it's like, sad. Don't you want your artist to be like healthy and want like last a long time? But
people want them to last a long time, but they don't want them. They want them in the form that works most. At the end of the day, if it works for you, stay on it.
Well, I think also once artists start getting bigger and they become like more professional, like a lot of the edginess, kind of like, or like maybe nicheness of their music kind of rubs off. Like, people don't want to be fans of people once they become popular.
I mean, that's a thing too. But we got streamers today. Like, y'all can watch the streamers be all wild and crazy. But as an artist, it's like, I don't want to be bored while I'm recording. And I don't want to, for whatever reasons, go back to what I've used to use. So you just got to find alternatives. And I've definitely committed to that act because it makes the music funner. It makes me fun. It makes the whole experience fun while I'm doing it. What homie say? Hollywood Hira. Okay, he's tuned in. Shout out Hollywood Hira. Tuned in right now. And everyone else. We whenever you know what I mean. I
wanted to. So you do the crowd. I'm not promoting, by the way. Yeah. But have you heard of the 70H that's been going around?
I'm scared of that. Like, I'm scared of that.
I was going down a little rabbit hole the other day. Crazy.
I'm scared of that. Did you use it?
No. I've been watching videos. I'm doing none of that anymore.
Good for you.
But it's crazy. They're saying it's like Fenty. Like,
whoa.
Like, they're saying it's like.
I don't want to use it.
Yeah, like straight like gas station opioids. And it's like, dude, it's getting
I've heard of
scary.
It. I've heard of it. I don't want to use all that. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? It's a limit to where if I was going to do that, I might as well get back on the cert. I might as well, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like there's alternatives out there. And I want everybody to know that there's alternatives out there. I don't know for alcohol, but luckily for me, I was never like an alcoholic. So, man, if I drink, I'm not rapping. Like, maybe tequila, the first 2 shots, I can make a song, but like after that, absolutely not. I'm sitting down, I'm slumped. So I always, whatever I could use while rapping was the main supplement I used anyway, or drug I used anyway. So syrup, I could rap off syrup for hours. You know, ecstasy pills, oh yeah, I could rap for hours. I never got into hard stuff like coke and things like that, thank goodness, because maybe I can rap off that, but I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
I don't want to find out.
We're anti-drug.
We are very anti, and that's why we talking about supplements. But for those in that pit, please know there's alternatives. Do your research. iherb.com, IHERB.com. Type in whatever feeling you want to get, and there's a pill for that. There's a supplement, a natural supplement for that. If you want to be hyper, stimulate, energized, look for it. If you want to be chill, calm, down there, sleepy, look for it. I take melatonin some nights. The dreams are crazy. So some nights, only on the nights where I can't really sleep.
I used to. Sometimes I would take the melatonin and then I like still couldn't sleep.
Oh, man.
But then once the melatonin kicks in and your like body is fighting the melatonin,
it's scary. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling. Luckily, I don't get that from that. I've had other things that made me feel like that, and I'm like, I can't take that. I'm good. But that was like a prescribed thing. Like, I forgot the name of it, but I'm good on that. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah. Well, we've been talking for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, we talked about before we're gonna like keep this one a little shorter, but I feel like we We talked a lot. We had some good conversation.
Good convo, man.
Any last thoughts? We talked about your new album, Evolver.
Yeah, Evolver's out now. If you want to evolve, put an R at the end and type that word in. Evolver is everywhere. We got CDs selling for that, and they're very limited, so definitely buy it if you're even thinking about it, or buy it if you want something that's going to be valued way more in the future. Evolver's out now, every single platform or whatever. I got Blackberry Kush by Main Attractions about to come out on my birthday, May 16th on CD. Definitely look into that.
Hey, happy birthday. Early birthday, a couple days
Early
here.
birthday, you know, we on the way. I want to put that energy into, you know, feeding the streets, man. Food, not bombs. All the money you spend on Blackberry Kush is going to be forwarded to Food, Not Bombs. So that's a really cool thing. What else is out?
Squadda Boom.
Squadda Boom is incredible. Shout out Emmy Boom once again. I'm wearing the shirt. You can't see the shirt through the headphones or whatnot, but I'm wearing this incredible Squadda Boom shirt. Squadda Boom is out now. Emmy Boom, Bruiser Brigade. Man, there's always so much going on. There's going to be a Evolver bonus, an expansion pack that I am going to work hard at making come out. Emmy Boom's on there too. We got 8-9 The Brainchild has a song on there as well. Fatboy Sharif is on there as well.
Right. Deluxe album coming?
Yeah. I produced all those songs. Yeah, your man Fatboy Sharif is on there. Food Lord, a kind of newer guy I'm working with right now, is on there. Sight and Beezy makes their way on there. It's a good time, so look out for that Evolver bonus, I will say. That's the next thing you should look out for, y'all. Love y'all.
All right, anything else you want to plug?
There's alternatives out there, man. If you deep into it, look into the natural supplements. There's alternatives. You don't have to be stuck in that pit. Take it from me. I'm fresh out.
Thank you, Squadda B, for joining us.
Yeah.
Once again, you're tuned in to 90.5 KSJS San Jose.
Coffin.
Out of San Jose. My name's DJ Coffin. Coming up next, do you want to do No Discrimi or Lights, Camera, Magnets?
Man, I like Lights, Camera, Magnets more, but I've been getting told that No Discrimi is their favorite, so let's do what the people want.
This is like the dichotomy. Like, I feel like Lights, Camera, Magnets is like, well, No Discrimi. I was talking earlier about how like some of the music sounded like darker, more enveloping. I feel like No Discrimi is like that to me. But then Lights, Camera, Magnets, that sounds like more like the classic. It's like bright, cheery. I love like hearing both of those. Yeah, you got my ear. We got the same ear. I agree 1,000%. So, but if I had to choose, I'll choose No Discrimi. All right, yes sir, you got it. Once again, Squadda B, 90.5. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.